performance.
And that's what you're all about right now, is optimizing that performance. And, of course, we know your judo background. And what's going on with you, just yourself? I mean, some of the things that you're doing on your own. I know you do stuff with the website. You've been doing blogs. Just talk about that.
Right now I have a product called Underground Grip Fighting Secrets that I do along with Jimmy Pedro, who's a 4-time Olympian and 1999 world champion. That has been going absolutely well. We've been doling and providing that information to the jiu-jitsu and judo communities. That has been going well as long as my coaching. I say with Mike Easton. I've been doing some work with Rashad Evans, with Mo Lawal. I have an opportunity to work with a lot of great fighters. I don't know where my man skips my name. Brian Rogers from Bellator.
Yes, absolutely.
I've had an opportunity to work with a couple of blogs that are syndicated by the USA Today. I do some media work. I see you at some of the events doing some media.
Of course.
So I keep my hand in the combat sports arena. I think I'm probably one of the first combat sports consultants out there.
Now, before we get into the big fights coming up tomorrow, let's talk about Mo Lawal. Since you brought him up there, he made that jump. He's doing the wrestling and the MMA, kind of the joint thing going on there. It really hasn't been done. Talk about that a little bit, and what do you think about him going to pro wrestling and doing that work?
Well, first and foremost, I think that people have to look at the career choice, the career decision. Mo and I talked about it. He talked about it with some of his other advisors. The UFC made a decision to go with Fox, which I believe was a good decision for UFC, and I hope that works well for them in the long term. The Spike demographic caters to the UFC demographic, hardcore. So when Bellator made the relation with MTV2 and Spike, they automatically got a viewership or a quote-unquote list that likes that particular product. Most people don't know the difference between Bellator and UFC and Strikeforce. They know cage fighting.
It's just cage fighting.
That's cage fighting for them. So what Mo Lawal did is he took that following of people and jumped into that particular pool, and he did so by way of using not only the MMA but also the professional wrestling piece. So he's going to end up doubling his pockets because, listen, you can't be in this sport forever.
No.
You have to make your money and what we do a cash grab and get out. And I think Mo made he made an awesome business move. And if anyone has ever talked to Mo before, Mo has his King Mo character. But outside of that character, Mo is a really smart dude.
Yes, absolutely.